Hey there, Nation, and welcome to the show where we help you to play miniatures wargaming on a budget. It is I, Commander Cheapskate, and welcome to one of our very first episodes of From Hell, our series of battle reports that is dedicated to the newly independent game Reign in Hell, which is created by Snarling Badger Studios, which of course is made by our two fellow YouTubers, Adam Loper as well as Vince Venturella. And after taking a closer look at the game and doing a review of it, my gaming group and I are very excited to actually do some battle reports with that game and actually play the game using its campaign system. And as you can see here, we have 6 different Cabals that we will be using for our battle report series, From Hell. Now, as you guys may or may not be aware, the game Reign in Hell is an agnostic miniatures games, which means that they do not create miniatures for the game that they created from Snarling Badger Studios. Which means that you are free to use whatever miniatures you like to create your different Cabals, which, as you guys know on this channel, I'm a huge cheapskate, so anytime I could use any kind of miniature I want for multiple games, it's always a good deal for me, because playing cheaply is the best way to play miniatures wargaming, in my opinion. So because of that, as you can see here, we have a bunch of miniatures that you guys have seen throughout our normal Warhammer, Mordheim, and Necromunda battle reports that we've done on our channel. So these are the Cabals that we will be using for our campaign From Hell. Pretty much we're doing a round robin style campaign with 6 different warbands. So there'll be 16 battle reports in total. Each of the warbands will fight every other warband within our campaign, and then of course we'll have a championship battle, and that'll be determined by the 2 highest ranked Cabals, and that'll be determined by their win-loss record. And obviously, the more wins you have over losses, the better your chances are of making it to the finals for the championship battle. So as you can see, we have 6 different Cabals, and the reason why we have 6 different Cabals is because in the game of Reign in Hell, you create your Cabal based on different philosophies that the game goes over. Each philosophy has their own strength and unique abilities. And there are 6 different philosophies, so because of that, we have a Cabal dedicated to each of the different philosophies. So that way you guys can see the whole gamut of the game and pretty much how it works. The nice thing about this game also is that if you're brand new to miniatures wargaming and you're looking for a good game to get into, Reign in Hell is actually a nice game because the maximum size that your army can be, or your Cabal could be, is 10 miniatures. So it's very, very cost effective. So that's a nice part. As you can see, we have these guys, which will be our Demented Cabal, dedicated to the Demented philosophy. This will be our Lords of Hell Cabal, that is dedicated to the philosophy of the Lords of Hell. This will be our Brokers Cabal, that is dedicated to the Brokers philosophy. This will be our Empty Cabal, which is dedicated to the philosophy of the Empty. This will be our Cabal dedicated for the Earthbound philosophy. And then finally, this will be the Cabal that is dedicated to the Judges as well. So my gaming group and I, we have 5 members of my gaming group, including myself, that will be playing each of these warbands. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to each individual warband one by one and talk about their compositions, so that way you guys have a good understanding of what to expect in our battle reports. So let's go and talk about each of the Cabals. Alright, so up first we're going to talk about our Demented Warband. This is called the Garden of Maladies. This one will be played by my buddy Dark Lord Mac. First of all, we have our general for this warband. The leader demon's name is Gardener Malady is his name. He's got Manning Insight because he's a schemer. A zealot rather. He's got the Manling Insight ability because he is a Demented philosophy as well. He's also got Frenzy special rule as well as Regenerating Soul as well as Infernal Armor, so this guy can dish out attacks as well as regen wounds. Right next to him is Madness is his name. This is his Devout Demon, the Madness Demon. He's got the Infected with Madness special rules as well as the Disorder game mechanic. So this will be his second command. And then of course we have 2 Mephets, which are basically little scout creatures represented by these 2 little guys here. We have the Degenerate as well as the Inglorious. And then we have 4 lesser demons. They're all 4 of them are corporate demons. We have Golkor, Gerlach, as well as Muttermold and Slimex. And this will be the Demented Warband, the Garden of Maladies, that my friend Dark Lord Mac will be playing. Alright, so the Cabal dedicated to the Lords of Hell. This is the Stygian Legion. It is played by my buddy Big Puka. First of all, we have his leader. His leader's back here. His name is Abaddon. He's a leader demon. He's also a warrior with Unyielding Essence, Soul Drinker, as well as the Imperious Nature special rule. His Devout Demon is the Lord of the Pit Demon, Skull Taker. He's got the Fly, a Worthy Sacrifice, as well as Righteousness special rules attached to him. After that, we have 2 lesser demons. They're both Slaughter Fiends. We have these 2 characters here. We have Sanguine and Skinner. They're both lesser demons with the Paragons of Slaughter special rule for the both of them. Then we have a Mephet called Cobalt, which is represented by this little guy here on the bottom right hand side. We then have an armored demon named Abdiel, which is represented by this three-headed demon back here. After that, we have Shabriri, which is a spine demon, which is represented by this guy here. Up in the front, he's got the impaling charge. I forgot to mention the armored demon has the steely skin, and the Mephet has the fly as well as sting and move ability. And last, we have Skull Smasher, which is represented by this guy here, and Skull Smasher is a tentacle beast with the grappling arms ability. And that is the Lord of Hell's Cabal, the Stygian Legion. Next, we have the Broker's Cabal. These guys are called the Ethereal Bank of Vikos, and this will be the warband that I will be playing. I was playing the Broker's philosophy is what I'll be playing, because they deal with money and in terms of souls as their currency. And I'm a cheapskate, it just kind of sang to me. So first of all, I have Duke Cyrak. That is my leader right here in the middle with the huge wing. He is my leader demon. He's got Rich and Soul ability, which means he gets 2 essences. He's also a schemer leader. He's got Master Manipulator. He's also got Unyielding Essence as well as Regenerating Soul, so he gets 2 up life, as well as the ability to regenerate his life points. And he has Infernal Armor, which means he also can take less damage. It's kind of cheesy, but kind of cheap, because that's what my character does. Next up to that, we have this guy in the back here. That guy's my Devout Demon. He's a Tallyman. His name is Clownneck. He's got the balance as well as balance of scales, as well as attack special rule. After that, I got Akam, which is my Mephet Demon, which is like a little scout, which is represented by this little dog creature here. After that, I got a Slaughter Fiend. His name is Bakaud, is his name, and Bakaud is this Owl Bill miniature right here in the back. That's going to be my Slaughter Fiend. Next is my Corpulent Demon, which is represented by this guy. His name is Klestaret, is his name. Then I have an armored demon named Morel, and Morel, my armored demon, is going to be this guy over here, which is this little ghoul-looking creature on the bottom right-hand corner. And then finally we got Sergat, my tentacle beast, which is represented by this decaying werewolf-looking creature right over here. And this will be my warband from the Broker's Philosophy, the Ethereal Bank of Vikos. Alright, up next we have the Empty Philosophy. This warband is called All is Dust. This will be played by my friend Odeth. Odeth's leader is right back here in the back. That is Rakalikos. He is a leader demon. He's a zealot as well. He's got the one with nothing special rule, Eternal Mind, as well as Token of Luck artifact. Next to him is Innistrad, which is represented by this little green monster here. He is a Void Demon. He's got one with nothing as well as Oblivion special rules. Then we have Screamer, which is this character right back here. This is his Mephet, Lesser Demon, and he has 3 tentacle beasts called Fail, Spiderflux, as well as Bastet, which is represented by these 3 creatures here. And lastly, he's got a Slaughter Fiend that his name is Echoed Hellbrass, and that is that demon back there. So this will be the Empty Philosophy Demon warband, the Cabal warband, All is Dust, and he'll be played by our friend Odeth. Alright, up next we have our Earthbound Philosophy Demons. This is called the Shrieking Masquerade, and this Cabal will be played by my little sister Shade. In the back we have Asmodeus, which is her Schemer leader demon. He's got Schemer, he's got the Master Manipulator, Skirmish Spirit, Axe of Black Blood, and Quick Escape abilities for his special rule. Then we have Inkari, her Succubus, who's got the Fly, 2 Charming, as well as Inequity special rules. Now we have 2 Mephets named Balal, which is that creature down there, as well as Belair, which is the character located there. And then we have 3 Slaughter Fiends. We have Cassiel, Caspiel, and Kame, and those are the 3 Slaughter Fiends represented by these guys as well. So this is the warband, the Shrieking Masquerade, which is our Earthbound Cabal. Alright, and lastly we have our Judge's Philosophy Cabal. This group is called the Verdant Tribunal. As you can see, we have, this will be played by our friend Smells Like Febreze. So these guys have this really cool Sylvaneth look, because Sylvaneth do look like demons, just naturey and covered in flowers is all. So leading this is Drika. She's in the back here. She is a leader demon. She's got the Breaking the Rules. She's also a warrior. She's got Combat Master, Steadfast Soul, and the Hammer of Thunder ability. Next to her is Durthu, her Devout Demon, which is the Executioner. Just a big Mongoso guy back here. He's got the Off with their heads as well as a Justice special rule. Next we have a Mephet named Spite, which is represented by this little character over here on the left-hand side. And then we have 3 tentacle beasts. We have Willow, Ash, and Birch, which represent these 3. They're 3 tentacle beasts. And finally, in the back, we have Treekind, who is a Slaughter Fiend. And this will be the warband that my friend Smells Like Febreze will be playing with her Judge's warband, the Verdant Tribunal. Alright, you guys, so there you have it. These will be the 6 warbands that we will be playing in our Reign in Hell series, Battle Report series, From Hell. And we are actually looking really forward to this. We actually review the game. The game's got amazing game mechanics as well as an excellent campaign system. And the best part is it's made by independent wargamers right here in our own YouTube universe. So if you guys haven't checked out that game, check it out. And if you guys want to see Battle Report content, we'll be putting these out every Wednesday for the next 12 weeks. Oh, sorry, not 12 weeks, 16 weeks. putting a battle report every single Wednesday for you guys, so that way you can see exactly how the campaign system and the game mechanics work for Reign in Hell, made by Snarling Badger Studios. So you guys have it. That's going to do it for this one. As always, please feel free to like, comment, and or subscribe. Your guys' input is valuable to us as always. Also check us out on Facebook, Instagram, as well as blogger.com for all the latest, greatest hobby news related to our channel. That's going to do it for this one, you guys. I'll catch you guys next one. Peace out and stay classy.